Hello, this is Mercury Rises from Clash of Empire, now called Last Land, and here is a little account in k449. A young girl had hit me up through TikTok and asked me if I could help her. Now, I am kind of stretched thin for all the obligations that I have in K415, and just keeping up with my friends in K313. But I told her that I would go ahead and try to help her a little bit since she's extremely new to the game. It's kind of hard to find those anymore. Most players are rather experienced in the game, and when they come to the new kingdoms, there's not actually that many noobs, it seems like. So she had talked to me and hit me up. So I thought, well, okay, I'll go ahead and lend her a hand. And so she agreed to allow me to show her castle and to show everybody what she's doing. Now, she wanted to go Siege, and Siege is very difficult for, should I say, the free to play or the cheap to play players. It's especially difficult for new players. It's very hard to build. Now, even my king and other people will attest to my love for Siege. So when she said that she was doing Siege and she was asking for my help, I'm like, you know what? I think I can make time for that. So I told her I couldn't promise her too much time, but that I would, lend her a hand and give her some advice. As far as the foundation of the castle, she had gone through my videos and had started out that way. So she has a Joan and Altea, which are both very hard to build, unfortunately. In this Atlantis here, she'd gotten this Eleanor. Now, when I do Atlantis, I tend to use shadows that are similar to my specialty because I just like people to not know what's really coming when my name shows up. But she had used this Eleanor, which was stronger than, I guess, I'm going to assume any of her other options, and it was a good one. And I think currently she might have a 5-star Bartoli, I think. So, the shadow really did very well, and it's very strong, which usually is indicative of a weak account. That you get a strong shadow pretty quickly without much gold. But the last time I think I looked at her treasure trial, I think she was ranked 24. And I know that she mentioned that she was 5 days late, so her mom did allow her to put a little money in the account. So I think that helped a lot. So here I am showing her castle. I'm very intrigued. I think she did pick the correct heroes for it. I've never built an account that was Siege and started out as Siege. Everybody knows how much I love Siege and how much I love Joan. And her attraction was the fact that Joan was a strong girl hero. So, and she's a young girl, so it makes sense. I gave her advisement on how to do her research and getting her development going and some of the economy kind of side by side with the battle. The glory did just open up. Interestingly enough, it was not glory day today, and I thought they had been in the kingdom long enough to have glory day, but it wasn't. It was resource usage day, so she's been building and doing things. I think ceremony's coming up on the 13th for the rest of the kingdoms. I don't know if it will in this kingdom. I think it does. I don't think that she'll be ready for that. So, but that's okay. It's a very young account. It's a C22, and she has her T8 Siege out. She has her T8 Guard out. Um, she's working on her princesses and something that they're not all open. I'm not for sure that they would be at this stage because the kingdom is rather new. So the one thing that I notice about Chang'e though is not only does she give infantry health, but she gives siege health and siege defense. So I told her to pump up Chang'e because it just does all that. Now, of course, when her Wajit opens up, she'll have siege attack there, but that one's always the last one to open up. And just like Joan is always the last one to get, and Joan is the hardest one to build. So that's kind of what we're doing in this account together. I agreed to go ahead and access it and help her. in order to give her better advice. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you.